Hey everyone, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I appreciate thumbs up. I appreciate subscribing to my channel. It's kind of a journey and I share it, and that's what we do here. This is my vision list update. So every year I do a vision list. It's kind of a list of goals. Kind of think New Year's resolution, but my New Year's actually falls on Samhain, which is October 31st. That's Halloween to most people. It has to do with my spiritual beliefs. And so I make a list of goals for the year, and then I spend the whole year talking about it. This part, the vision list update, I just mainly do finances and my business and things like that. The health piece is in the vision list, but I put that in a separate video because that video runs usually pretty long every week, 10 to 20 minutes. So, So, y'all know I had a setback in my personal life about 3 weeks ago, 2.5. And so I have begun, I got my first paycheck since it happened, and that went a long way in making me feel like a normal human being again, and being able to begin the forgiveness, self-forgiveness process and the healing process. And there was a person who got me out of the mess I got myself into. I talked about that 2 weeks ago, the last video I did. So I started the process of paying that person back, which puts my debt on hold. That sucks, but it is what it is. We're just going forward. So I did manage to get the second debt, though, other than this person, paid off. So I got my notice of discharge in the mail, and that feels great. So there's two more. There's two more. It's still over $5,000, but I'm going to try to reach a settlement. You know, once I need to have the money saved up, because oftentimes if they're going to do a settlement, they want it all right then. It just kind of depends on how things go. So I haven't even reached out to try to make a payment plan, because it's more important to me on a moral, I guess, basis to pay this person who helped me back first. So I was able to give this person a little chunk of change, and I already wrote out my budget. My paychecks are always the same because I only get paid twice a month. And so what they do is they take the overall salary, right? And they divide it into 24. And regardless of time off, as long as it's covered and you have time off available and all of that, then you get paid the same amount every paycheck. I hate it. I would rather get paid bi-weekly. You wouldn't think it was hard, like, well, just budget for those couple extra days. It's really hard to do, you guys. It is so hard to do. Be that as it may, it's cheaper for companies to do it that way. I just personally don't like it. Anyway, I wrote a budget for the next paycheck. And so I figure it's going to take, including next paycheck, probably it's going to take 4 total to get this paid off. And then I'm going to jump into the big debt that I have. There is a much littler one, but for some reason that one only shows up on one. You know, there's TransUnion, there's Equifax, and Experian, right? The only one that this one debt shows up on is, I think it's Equifax. And since it only is showing up on that one, but the big one is showing up on all 3, I need to get rid of that one. So that will be the next one I hit. But we'll talk about that when we get there. For this week's video, just know I paid the second one off, and I am on a good start to paying the person back who helped me out of the mess I made. I'm very grateful for that. It doesn't seem close, but Halloween is coming, Thanksgiving is coming, and Christmas is coming. And that is traditionally when I have tried to do things with my business. So there are a bunch of things I need to do with my business to really be able to do what I want to do. I need a new computer. I need a new camera for this YouTube stuff. I need a new ring light. I need better editing software, all of that. I need a press for the bath bombs I make. Now, I make excellent bath bombs, but a press would enable me to make a ton more. I need to learn how. I'm going to start with not cold press soap from scratch, but I'm going to start with melt and pour, where you can add your own scent and your own colorant and all that kind of stuff. I buy a base of like goat's milk soap or honey infused soaps, glycerin, that kind of thing. There's so much to do that I could get overwhelmed. I have some supplies left, not a lot, and I need money. The sooner I get all of this debt paid off, the sooner I can start saving for all those things I just talked about. Another thing that I would like is to buy 2 monitors, computer monitors. You say, why 2? So I have 2 monitors at work, plus my computer. So I was used to working off of 3, but now I go back and forth. Some days I work at home, some days I work at the office. And so it's too much of a pain to try and carry a computer, a laptop, plus 2 monitors with me. So I keep 1 monitor at work, 1 here. That way I always have at least 2 to work off of. I don't like it. I want a 3rd monitor, but. I thought, why not bring the one from work back to work so it's always there and there's never any confusion, and get 2 for home. That way I can just switch out laptops. I've got my own personal laptop once I get a new one, and then I've got my work one, and it's just a matter of switching cords, you know? So that's another thing I need, but. I digress a lot. I have ADHD, so bear with me. I think right now, do I want to commit to this? Yes. I'm not necessarily doing the videos every week. It just depends on what I'm able to do. When I feel motivated, like this, that'll change eventually and we'll get there. But, see what I mean? ADHD. What was I talking about? For now, I think I need to focus on the debt and going through my supplies. So I'll tell you what, before I post another VisionList update, I'll go through my supplies and see what I might be capable of doing for Halloween so I can bring a little extra cash flow in to either throw at the person who borrowed me the money or to get enough money to try to make a big effort at Christmas. Even though I don't have some of the things I want, I can still do something, and that's proactive, and it's putting out to the universe like, I want this to happen, I'm working towards it, because I really believe that the words that come out of your mouth, the actions you take, like that's what the universe pays attention to. I can sit there and say to you, I'm gonna do this, this, and this all I want, but if I don't actually do it, and if I'm sitting there, you know, trying to promote self-love and stuff, but I'm self-sabotaging and being lazy, that's what it's like a little kid. They always say, you know how some parents will just bitch at their kids for doing the same things they see their parents doing, right? Kids don't listen to what you say, they watch what you do. If you're constantly threatening them with discipline, but you never follow through, they don't believe you, they're gonna keep being little shits, right? It's the same thing with the universe. If you keep being a little shit, the universe is gonna treat you like a little shit. If you really manifest through action, word, and thought, because you got to work on the whole thought stuff up here too, the universe gives you more of that. That's how this thing works. So, like, I am nowhere near where I want to be. I am working towards it. It's going to take some time and some patience. If I want extra money, I don't want to do DoorDash, but I suppose I could. I can look at my supplies and see what I can make and try to get some extra money that way. It's all relative, right? Right. So that's what I've got for you this week, you guys. We're moving towards it. And I'm going to let you go. Please, again, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.